how it truly happened, so let's get straight into it. June 18th, 2018. XXXtentacion's day starts by hopping in his all-custom, blacked-out BMW i8 and heads to the Bank of America to withdraw cash for a new motorcycle purchase that he will be making later on in the day. At the Bank of America, XXXtentacion then withdraws $50,000 cash. He stuffs that cash in a Louis Vuitton pullover bag. While at the Bank of America, XXXtentacion was spotted by a group of men. These 4 men noticed X's all-black BMW and then saw him exit his vehicle and obviously knew exactly who he was, as you could pretty much notice XXXtentacion in a large crowd. Now these 4 men named Dedrick William, Robert Allen, Michael Boatwright, and Trayvon Newsom ended up tailing XXXtentacion's BMW i8 for the rest of the entire day. So after the trip to the bank, XXXtentacion then made his way to Riva Motorsports, where he was meeting up with his uncle to purchase a new motorcycle. Now X, he was sitting in the parking lot of Riva Motorsports while awaiting his uncle to arrive. The 4 men tailing X then noticed that he parked his car in the parking lot and was just sitting inside, so they ended up going to a corner store right down the street to buy ski masks and gloves. Little did they know that the convenience store actually had surveillance footage catching them buying these ski masks and gloves the entire time. Then, XXXtentacion entered the motorcycle shop with his uncle. 2 of the men then followed him inside of the store, and here's even some surveillance photos of them entering the motorcycle shop with X. Now the craziest part that nobody talks about is XXXtentacion literally makes eye contact with one of the individuals as caught here on tape. Now 2 of the men, they were planted on the inside, keeping an eye on X and what he's doing. And they also went on the inside to see what was in that Louis Vuitton bag that he was wearing. They wanted to see if he would be pulling out any sort of cash out of that bag, or just to get a closer look on how much money might be in it. An hour then goes by. XXXtentacion then leaves the motorcycle shop, still wearing the Louis Vuitton pullover bag with all of the cash still in it. Allegedly, it was reported by the 2 individuals on the inside to the guys waiting in the vehicle that X never opened up the bag or never shared what was inside. Then X hops into his BMW. He sits in the parking lot just for a little bit, and then while trying to exit the one-way parking lot, a minivan then pulls in front of him, blocking him from leaving. X has nowhere to go, so he puts his car in park to see what's going on. 2 men then hop out of the vehicle wearing ski masks and gloves. One of them go to each side of XXXtentacion's car, holding firearms, demanding him to roll down his windows and hand over the bag of cash. XXXtentacion then refused. It made him angry, and then a small brawl ends up happening in the middle of the street. And then sadly, we all know what happens after that. These 4 men did what they did to X for an alleged $50,000 of cash inside of a Louis Vuitton duffel. Witnesses at the scene claim that these 4 men actually did end up getting away with the bag of money. But was it really worth it in the end? Sadly, I really wish X would have just gave up the bag, rather than just trying to defend himself inside of the car with 2 men near him. Little did these guys know that there were security cameras at each and every single stop that X made that day. And not to mention the security camera inside of the